Hi, Kathy Odell back. This week's card reading for everyone. This is, if I got this right. Okay, yeah. We're going to do cards from the Rock and Roll Oracle. This is a deck we used to carry a couple years back. I don't know if they're still in production or not, but I'm going to check it out. My niece Karen loved it a lot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the backs of the three cards. 1, 2, and 3. Do what we did before. Look at them. Which card are you drawn to? Go with your first choice. When you looked at me, when I first opened this up, which card is calling to you? And that will be the card we'll say is the general atmosphere of what's going on this week in your life. Remember, these are just for fun, but usually if you pick the card that called to you, you're going to get a little bit of information about what might be going on around in your life, and it could help. It's just a little extra psychical guidance or whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to start with card number 1. What's called the rock and roll deck. Bad Moon Rising, Storm Before the Calm. The song it associates with is the Bad Moon Rising. There's a bad moon on the rise. That was what was neat about this deck. It kept giving you a song that you could play in your head while you're figuring out what it means. This card, Storm Before the Calm. Things are crazy for you right now, but the storm will pass. As difficult as things may seem, don't forget that sometimes when you clean, you have to kick up some dust. The rain from the storm nourishes the seeds that are planted below the surface, and it clears away the debris that's been piling up. Removing these things from your life that no longer serve you is the key here. You have to clear out the old and the dead wood in your life to make room for new growth. Just do your best. Things will calm down eventually. It's essentially telling you, yeah, things are hairy right now. Things just aren't working out. You're worried about this. You're worried about that. It's time to just stop, think about things, clear away the debris in your life, clear away the clutter. Clear away everything that is no longer really useful to you so that you can allow the new growth to come in. You can allow new avenues to open up for you, new paths, new solutions to the old problems. But first you have to get rid of the dead wood, the luggage that you carry, the baggage that's the chip on your shoulder. And things will eventually get better and brighter. Don't let the bad moon rising scare you. Card number 2. Let us see what we got here. Oh, good vibrations. They're giving me good vibrations. Remember that? The Beach Boys? Okay. This is a good card, a very good card. This means everything's sort of honky-dory right now. There are good vibes all around you. Your situation is under control and things are actually moving smoothly in your life. If you feel that it isn't, maybe it's just because you're the one who's not in sync with the good vibes that are around you. And what you need to do is just stop and look at things from another perspective, and you might find out that everything really is as it should be and things are moving better than you had expected. I mean, we don't always get everything we want, and everything is never perfect. There's always a problem somewhere. But in general, the atmosphere around you this week is positive. It's good vibrations. Things aren't going to be going your way. Open your eyes, open your heart, open your arms, and accept them. All right? And last but not least, this one, paralysis. I'd love to change the world. I'd love to change the world. You're frozen. You don't know what to do. You're paralyzed. You're like, ugh. There are things you want to do, changes you want to make, but you just feel stuck. You just feel like you're caught. The first thing you need to do is accept that you feel this paralyzed and that you recognize that it's only a feeling and not a reality. You can move forward if you just take one baby step at a time. Keep your focus on the next step. Don't be afraid to make a choice. Don't be afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to say yes or no, whatever the case may be. This is telling you stop sitting on the fence post. It's time for you to make a move. And if you're afraid, let that fear go. Do whatever it takes. Meditate, pray. Give your worries up to God, to the universe. Let happen what should happen. If you keep your focus on one small step at a time, you will be able to move forward and you won't be stuck in the rut that you're stuck in now. If you're feeling stuck, like you can't get out of this mess and you can't get out of that mess, it's like, okay, stop looking at it as an overwhelming thing in your life. Look at it as, break it down, one small problem at a time. You are stymied because this is in your way or that's in your way. Okay, you can't clear the whole field at once. Take one thing that's in your way and change it. And after you do that, you take that step. And then you come across the next little blockage. You take one more small step. Change that. Take the next step. This can be an eye-opener for you, and it should be. It's time for you to stop being afraid, stop being paralyzed with fear, and just start moving in any direction almost. Just take that first baby step and see what happens, and then hopefully each step will get easier and easier and easier until you feel free and no longer overwhelmed. Okay, that's our card reading for the week. I know it's short and sweet, but I'm a short and sweet person sometimes. So, till next time, take care and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.